can I now recommend a new classic that is one of the best things in the entire history of existence?
Okay.
Howdy, Meowers. Welcome back to the BlushCat podcast. My name is
Brinklemeyer.
Pearl, and today I am joining you, Devin, to share some summer K-pop recommendations.
My bad. I thought Brinklemeyer was going to be here today. I don't know where I got that idea.
I don't even know who that is.
Maybe even pulled it out of thin air. Who's to say?
Well, yeah.
So I'm Pearl. No,
I'm Pearl. Excuse me.
I know, but Pearl. Tell me again. What are we doing today? I wasn't listening.
Summer K-pop recommendations.
Oh, okay. I'm acting like I don't know, but I prepared for this, so I definitely knew that was what was going on. Summer K-pop recommendations, because it's getting to be summer and we have recommendations, and we did this for spring. If you for some reason want spring recommendations, I guess go listen to that one. But now we're doing it for summer, and there's, oh my god, we could do like 15 episodes on this. There was so many options. It was crazy.
Literally, summer and K-pop go hand in hand.
They really do.
So the types of things that we are going to be bringing you today, pretty similar to our spring recommendations episode. Like it's really going to be following the same format. We're going to be talking about some groups that have a summer vibe, music videos, styling, albums, playlists, songs, performances, music show stages, or special videos. Like whatever we have has a summer vibe or is literally about summer, or maybe it just makes us think of summer. There might be some things like that sprinkled in that, like, this is summer to us.
Yeah, for my, like, I was going to say jurisdiction. For my, like, the thing that I used to determine whether I was going to include something or not, I tried to keep kind of middle of the ground between, because there's, like, songs that you could qualify as summer songs, but, like, aren't really that summery, but you really like the song. And then there are songs that are extremely obviously summer, but you might not like as much. But you're like, well, I know that's a really summery song. I tried to go kind of in the middle. So it's like the ones that are quite summery and also that I like a good bit.
Yeah. So this episode might be a little bit like a list. Like that is essentially what we're doing. We're listing off recommendations for you Meowers. But, you know, hopefully you still enjoy it. So to talk about some groups, and by like including groups in this, I think that they have a lot of things that are specifically summer related, or I just like the sound and vibe they have is very summery, or a lot of the recommendations that I have today are from these groups.
Of course.
So, big one, obligatory to mention, Pentagon.
Oh.
Yes. Stan Pentagon. NCT Dream. That's a big one for summer. Astro, once again, talked about them in spring. They're still great for summer. 17, another great one. ITZY, WJSN, Red Velvet. Those are some great summer girl groups. ZB1 as, like, you know, a group that has had, I want to say, like, mostly summer appropriate stuff because it's so bright most of the time. Promise 9, T by T, and Gravity are some of the groups that will come up a little more frequently today.
Yes, so if you'd like to do some soul searching on your own there and not really go song for song with us, you can just check out some of those groups and you'll probably find some good stuff there.
Yes. So how about we move on to the aesthetic category? We're going to recommend some music videos. We're going to talk about what styling we like to see for summer.
Yes. Right off the bat, I feel like I should just give a basis of what things that I think are summery, because this is what I did for the springtime. And it's really obvious. You know, it's not like I'm like thinking of something special.
Yeah.
But just to give people an idea of like, oh, so that's why she picked this one or whatever. I'm really feeling like anything with any of this stuff is feeling summery, whether it's in the styling, whether it's in the aesthetics, whether it's in the color scheme, whether it's in the lyrics. Some of these things, it's like, it's in the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get it. But bright tropical, obviously. Blue and yellows or blue and whites, I really feel like is pretty summery. Obviously anything water related, pool, lifeguard aesthetic comes up, sailor. Although honestly, I don't think I picked very many sailor things today, even though there are a lot. Hawaiian shirts, vacay style, palm trees. Although palm trees that are clearly just LA are less likely to get included than palm trees in any other setting. And also you might think like sand would be like highly likely to be included, but if it's too sand desert, it actually doesn't get picked very often for me. I'm like, oh, that's very like dry, hot, deserty, but I'm like, is it giving summer though, or just desert?
Yeah.
Sunset, bubbles, camping, and lastly, obviously heat, or like people being hot, like suffering the heat, which I know I just said desert, no, but that really resonates with me for summer. So when there's people that are like enduring a hot climate, I really, I'm like, this is a summer video.
I think I can think of a video where that's happening. Yeah, so I have a lot of similar ones. I didn't write a whole lot for this, like for styling specifically, but yes, blue and yellow, that's a big one. But also bright, fun colors will work. Sparkles will also work because, like you said, sunset, they much like I talked about for spring, there being the winter to spring and then the spring to summer. Summer has summer day and then summer night, both giving very distinct vibes. And so when, like, you know, it's like sunset and they're having like the outdoor summer party, if they're on a music show stage or something, and they had like full sparkles for their outfits, that would be so beautiful.
There are so many videos that go from summer day to summer night. Like there are so many summer quote unquote videos that like it becomes nighttime.
Yeah. I also have like the sailor or marine look, I think is like what they call that type of styling, but it has to be tasteful. Like you were kind of like, yeah, I don't know if I have that many things like that. Yeah, sometimes it's kind of boring or repetitive or basic, but sometimes it can be really cute. I'm actually not a huge fan of, I don't know how to describe them, but like, you know, island white, I don't know, like, you know, you're going on a vacation or an island and it's like you have like Twice Dance the Night Away. It's hard to like directly call out the styling for that, but like that's a big summer theme, and like that's one of my least favorites actually.
I feel like I couldn't actually, it might seem weird, but I couldn't actually think of that many girl group instances of summer stuff. So most of what I was going with were the boy groups. And so like I said, like, you know, vacay styling and stuff, but I kind of forgot about that. Like it's not themed, it's just sort of like summery clothing, like linens and, you know, that sort of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's, yeah. Wow. Okay. I didn't remember of that being like, because it's not very fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So yeah, those looks can be done nicely. They can be interesting, but generally I actually don't prefer that. And I actually have I think, a lot of girl groups or girl soloists to mention today, so that kind of balances things.
Oh, perfect.
I also really like gingham for summer.
Very summery.
Red Velvet, Oompa Oompa, and Power Up both include gingham looks, and like I like the colors that they're using for them. So that's really all that I specified for styling, but I also agree with you about the bubbles. That's really fun, especially for summer. And I really love water, so any way that they can incorporate water is enjoyable as well.
That's a good point. I kind of just didn't even consider that. You know what I thought was kind of interesting is that I didn't really feel like specifically shorts styling really was a thing for like more summer concepts, but maybe it's because I wasn't looking into enough girl groups. But like I just feel like if I would think, oh, okay, like when are they styled sort of summery, they're like all gonna be wearing like shorts and t-shirts or something like that, but like shorts I didn't feel like were that necessary.
Yeah,
you know, like people would still have long pants on.
yeah. Okay, well, I am going to move right into the music videos. And I want to start by recommending WJSN Boogie Up.
Ooh, okay.
That is like the epitome of summer. They've got pool fun. They have, just think of summer and it's that. Like I could describe everything that happens in the music video, or you could just go watch it and you'd be like, yeah, this is summer. And also the song itself is great. It is like... It's so summery and it's upbeat, and all of like the stage performances that they have of it are, you know, they're the same vibe as the music video.
Nice.
I also just want to recommend Let Me In by WJSN, and you might be thinking when you're watching the music video, this doesn't seem very summery at all, but it gets there, and it gets to like, it's not camping as much as some other music videos we might be recommending are like a camping theme, but it's similar. Like they have the like is it an ice cream truck, I think, like outside, and like they're out in a field, and it is a very
field day aesthetic.
Yeah, it's field day aesthetic, sure. But it has the camping vibe. So this song is not as like, wow, summer fun, pool party, bright energy. It's kind of like a little bit that, but also more like chill.
Okay. Nice. I don't even know where to start here. I guess I'll start with one that I feel like you might not have included, that I would think of anytime I think of summer videos. That's Pentagon Happiness. This video is kind of like you were saying, summer fun. You know, it's got the beach aesthetic in it. It's got a car wash. It's got, I mean, that's kind of it. Well, it's got workers wishing for a vacation, which I feel like is a common theme actually that comes up.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's really got that like, we wish we were on vacation right now, and then, oh look, now we are on vacation vibes that just make for a really fun time. The video is just so fun. Like I feel like they're having so much fun in the video, and I like the like sort of filtered color scheme that it has. Like it makes it look very like very aesthetic.
Yeah.
Very like Instagram or something.
Yeah, I'm not like, you know how I feel about Happiness. I'm not in love with it, but I really do like the beach scenes. Like those are the like scenes that I would pick out from that music video as like, oh yeah, I really like the summeriness of this. I want to just, what's like, I'm gonna go off of that.
Piggyback off of that?
I'm gonna piggyback off of that to two things, if you don't mind, because I want to recommend Pado by Pentagon. No Yenon, so that's
tragic.
Another benefit of happiness. But it is a good video, and it's on the darker side. It's it's not really like a music video. It's kind of like a special fun sort of video, but it's still really good. And Daya Ooh Ooh, you might be able to search that easier if you are not familiar with that group. So I'll just say it's DIA Woo Woo. And they are at the same location as some of the scenes in Pentagon Happiness. So that's why I'm piggybacking to this one as well. And totally summery. Beach, like lifeguard, multiple bright colors, but also like sort of a subdued color palette at the same time, like a filter, I mean.
Oh, right.
There's bubbles. Yeah, it's got a lot.
I know that there are instances of bubbles, but I personally was like not finding anything to note down myself, but like I know they're there.
Yeah.
Maybe this next one actually has bubbles and I just completely disregarded them. I would feel kind of dumb if that were the case. But I would like to mention, this is another really top, like, epitome of summer vibes for me one. It's Itzy None of My Business, which is another one that I feel like you definitely probably wouldn't have mentioned.
No, I have that on my list.
Oh, wow.
I wanted to recommend it.
But yeah, I mean, I've always liked this song and music video. Like, I just think it's really like vibey, but also because it's so hot.
Yeah.
Like, I feel that, they're just like being tortured by the heat, but also it's so colorful, like I think it's a nice vibe. Like it's got a fun vibe, but they're also just like, oh, it's so hot out, which I feel like is unique.
Yeah, I like ice cream, popsicles, that stuff being included. It's kind of like scrapbook summer, honestly.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. I think, like I said, summer can be broken into summer day, summer night. There's also a lot within that, like there's the lazy kind of summer day, there's the concert vibe kind of summer night, or there's like the chill, relaxed camping kind of summer night, or there's like the bright and fun summer day. Like, even the day and night have subcategories. So None of My Business is kind of like the lazy, like lazy mixed with chill, but also ooh is like that. It's like more of a relaxed bop.
I just really appreciate that. Like, I guess if I were to think of them being more relaxed, I would think more of like the linen, the whites, things like that, but like it still is colorful and fun looking, even though it's got the relaxed vibe. So I like that.
Yeah. Okay, can I recommend Wiki Miki Tiki Taka?
Absolutely. I kept considering that one. Honestly, I was like, I just know that it's so summery, but I was like, is it relevant to me?
It's so summery. I really love this video. The saturation is very high, so that adds to
High School Musical too.
Yeah, like we all know high saturation is like gonna give summer. But like the ball pit, that's great. The pool floats, that's great. Even the like purple, like the more party, like night room that they're in, like that's good. Like it's a good video. Okay, and I'll also just move to Girls' Generation Party because
bringing it
it's
back.
like kind of like in a way similar. Like it's pool party vibes, but like it's not really at the pool. It's like beach, but it's like pool beach. Like it's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of weird, but yeah, it's.
Oh, I think I know it.
Yeah, you definitely know it, I think. Yeah, that might remind you of like 2010 to like 2012. It's from a little after that, but it totally has those like vibes.
Okay. I don't know what vibes this has. Actually I do. It's got, true third gen vibes, I feel like.
Oh.
We're going with Monsta X Newton. It's, it's pretty early on, actually, when I was thinking about it. I was like, wow, yeah, this is kind of an older Monsta X song for sure. And, it's a Lipton sponsor. So you might be surprised that I'm including it. But Starship pops off with the drink sponsor videos. They really do. It's a good time. It's got the camping, nature, just like field day a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
Vibes. Also some road tripping vibes though. And then also it's got those night party scenes. So like it really just brings it all the way through. And the Lipton sponsorship, you barely even notice it. And it has chocolate syrup in it. So don't tell Lipton, but that's obviously another point.
Is that
for
on
it.
our list?
Yes, I believe it is on
like
our
it's
list.
gotta be on our. We probably have all the chocolate syrup.
I think we've got them all. I think that was like the second one we found or something. It was like, wow, no, are you kidding me? We got another chocolate syrup. Like, write it down.
I love that song.
Yeah, it's great. I love the song. Is so like refreshing and like like I want to say like airy, but like like it's like fresh air.
Yeah,
I guess is what it feels like. So it's a very nice summer vibe.
Yeah,
I didn't actually consider until I was writing this down on the list. Is it called Newton because it's like the new Newton? The
no idea.
Newton?
Do you mind if I recommend 3 things right like one after the other?
Okay, go for it.
Okay, you made me think of Drippin' Weekend, which I didn't write down for today, but I thought of it and it's actually so good, so I'm recommending that as a song and as a music video. Zero Base One Blue.
I knew you were going to recommend that one.
Stage performances are great because they have the cloths and that's very summery. I know some people might disagree. But also like the music video, if you stick around towards the end, like the whole first half isn't actually very summery at all, but then it is like obviously getting summery and it's really good. And piggybacking off of the Starship thing, Gravity Cloud 9.
Oh, of course. Yes, it's a similar vibe.
I love that song and the music video is really fun.
Okay, well, what about I'm just going to go for a classic here. 80s Wave.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you not think of this one when you think of summer? For some reason, it's just like one of the first ones that comes to mind for me. And honestly, when I was rewatching the music video, now that I like know 80s a little bit more, but I know current 80s, so like some of the people, honestly, like they were unrecognizable to me in this video. Like that's how old, quote unquote, I guess it is at this point. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's called Wave, but you gotta have like a little bit of the Gumbe, a little bit of the Hakuna Matata Ya, it's just all part of that summer vibe. Like just be one with the 80s wave.
I remember like back when this song came out, I think I talked about it actually in our older episodes, and I was like, I'm calling it. This is like song of the summer.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. It's just, it's so good. It's so summery. I have it recommended, but I didn't want to recommend the music video. I just wanted to recommend it as a song.
But it's got those classic body of water scenes.
Yeah. But it is the first song in the BlushCat Summer Mix playlist, which we'll mention again later, but it's just like it's number 1 on the list because I'm like, this is summer.
Yeah, it is such a classic. It really is.
Can I now recommend a new classic that is one of the best things in the entire history of existence?
Okay.
Like, if we didn't mention this, like, it's gonna come up multiple times. Plave the Sixth Summer music video is outstanding. It's so good. It's like actually literally art. Like it is art, and like it's art. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The song is so good. Like, I like tremble in like just like, yes, like it's so good.
I have seen it multiple times, but even so, you know, with all of these, I was like, I'm gonna rewatch them. When I add them to the list, I'll rewatch them so that I know, you know, exactly the things I want to point out and stuff. So I rewatched it. I've already seen it though, but still I watch it like sort of, you know, jaw dropped, kind of just like like it's just like, wow.
Yeah.
Like every time. It's so good. It's like an anime. Like, if you guys are unfamiliar, it's like an anime.
Like anime. So if you like anime, if you like K-dramas, you're gonna love Plave the Sixth Summer. Like, the song itself is so phenomenal. Like, literally, it just, I can't even actually put into words how good it is. And so the music video, it is such a big, huge relief that it is that good, because it literally does match the level of good that the song is.
Oh, true. Yeah. The like the music, you know, what's happening with the music, but in conjunction with the vocal tones that come through like at the certain parts is so good. It's actually top tier, like the highest, like S+ tier.
Yeah. And so even if you aren't into K-pop at all, I still think that you would like the song because it's that good.
Yeah, like now that you mention it, I feel like most of the songs and videos and stuff that I'm talking about today are very fun, very casual, very a bop, things like that, because that goes with summer really nicely. But this song is like, because I'm saying, you know, S+ tier. A lot of the other ones, it's like they might be S+ tier for fun, but they're probably not going to be S+ tier for like, you know, actual musical rating or whatever, because they're for fun.
Yeah.
But this one is like top tier across the board, because it's not like, I mean, it is a fun song, I guess, kind of. It's not like I'm like sad listening to it or something, but it's...
I'm crying and also like head banging.
Yeah, like crying in the beauty, I guess.
Yeah, so honestly, I could more eloquently talk about the song and the video for like 5 entire episodes, but I don't have time to do that today. But while I'm here, I'm gonna take every opportunity I can to mention as much Plave as I can. So I also want to recommend the Way for Love music video and the Pump Up the Volume music videos because I can.
Yes, it's valid point. I was also like, do I include either of these ones? They're both also like arguably, obviously summer, but I mean the sixth summer really like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stan Plave.
Absolutely. Stan Plave. So I want to bring up one that you might be surprised that I'm bringing up. And that's Promise 9. We Go.
Whoa. Okay, actually, I really am surprised that you're bringing this up.
I just happen to have seen this one a lot. And so I really know it, and I really associate it with summer because, like, I mean, it's a summer video, but like, this is like the COVID wish we were on vacation summer print, which could be a little depressing. But if you think about the times, it makes sense. And like the times that it, you know, that it came out. And it just like, I appreciate it because like I feel like even though I saw it a lot, it didn't get old. It didn't get it just like it was like, okay, yeah, sure, we go, like, you know, they'll go, like they can go. No, I don't mean they. I'm saying like go for it.
Oh, okay.
Not like leave.
I thought that's what you were getting at.
No, not at all.
Okay, well, I will recommend NCT Dream We Go Up.
Oh, yeah, I considered that one.
It's not like, once again, it's like not even the most summery thing out there, except when they start like spraying the water. That's very summery, but it was released in summer and it was so big when it was out. Like, for me, like it was a time, and so it's very summery in my mind.
Yeah, no, I think it's summery.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to mention one of the ones that I feel like is the least summery of the summery ones I want to mention. It's like I want to mention it, but at the same time, like I could understand people being like, I don't really feel summery about that.
Okay.
But I like it. It's 17 Hot.
Okay.
Just because it is a little bit more of just like desert vibes to me, not necessarily summery desert or anything. But I mean, I said about the heat, and I like the song a lot, and I do like the music video, so I wanted to throw it in here.
Okay, I'm gonna say one of mine that is similar in the sense that, once again, not the most summery thing, because it is a little bit darker of a music video, but Even Badder Love, it does have the water scenes and there's some glistening, and the song is very refreshing and summery. So I really want to recommend that as a video and as a song. And moving right along to Rise Memories, because I think that these two videos have some similarities. Rise Memories is definitely more summery in my opinion, and once again there's water. The saturation is like higher in this video though, so I think that's one of the reasons it's giving summer a little bit more. But I really love this video. It's really good.
It's funny, there's like quite a few that you've mentioned at this point that are ones that I thought of as being summery, but I was like, I don't know if I would include it, but like I'm glad that you're including them, because like I totally get the summer vibes there. But like it's obviously more relevant to you. Okay, I just want to do my last three in quick succession here because they're kind of like included just for fun vibes.
Okay.
And one of them is a bit newer. I realized I don't really have a lot of newer stuff for summer. I really only have like, you know, the classics, I feel like. But here's one that's a bit newer, and it's not that summery, but it's got the heat vibe. I have to, and I honestly, I don't really even like the music video very much.
Ooh, okay.
But it's just so oppressive in the heat that I wanted to include it. Okay. And I like the song. It's Hyphen No Doubt.
Oh.
So like they're blasting the AC because they're like burning up. And I think that's more of like they've got some sort of monster virus in them or something. It wasn't released in the summertime or anything, but I just feel like when I'm trying to think of summer things, I do think of like people suffering and enduring the heat. And so I'll include this.
Okay.
And then the other two, I just got to include because, you know, I got to include these groups in some capacity. So Blitzers Hit the Bass, if you're looking for some Blitzers representation, and DKZ Crazy Night, if you're looking for me to mention that again.
I was getting concerned that you weren't going to mention it. I was like, I wrote it down, but I'm pretty sure I can leave this one to her. But like, you hadn't brought it up yet.
They're just, one, I've mentioned it so many times, and two, there are so many videos that are so much more summery to me, even though I think that qualifies as a summer one, but like it could be more summery.
It could be more summery, but I think it's super summery.
Oh, okay.
Because of the colors, like the saturation, the colors, their outfits, the camping, like the water. I don't know, I think it's so summery because I think of Psychonauts, and like that's, you know, like summer camp. So yeah. But yeah. I think that I only have one more music video to recommend today, and that would be Chungha Sparkling. Because I think it's a really nice video. It's very different. It's more of the under the sea, pearl, if you will, sort of aesthetic, and it's like bubbly. It's really nice and it's really pretty, and I really like the video and the song.
Yeah, I'm surprised there aren't more summer aesthetics that go that route of the like under the sea vibe.
Yeah.
I actually have one more that I can mention real quick that's very casual, very, very brief. It's in the heat category again. That would be ZB1 Sweat. It's not like really a music video. It's kind of, they call it like a performance special clip or something like that. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, they don't label it as MV, I don't think. Actually, I don't really know why. But I think that one is like also good at relaying that sense of it's hot outside.
Okay, yes.
And I like the song.
Yeah, the song's a bop. So, yeah, I can recommend some more like things that present similar enough to a music video, but technically aren't considered music videos. I have more of that type of thing to mention, but we'll give you all a little bit of a break from that and talk about it again after, like, as we're mentioning just some songs, music show stages, things like that. But for now, I want to recommend some summer albums that I really love and definitely want to recommend to Meowers.
Okay.
I am once again starting by recommending Pentagon. This is, obviously I have to recommend their album Summer. Why would I not?
Good.
It's really good. There's only 4 songs on it, and if we're being honest, only 2 of them are really like having a summer theme, but all the songs are so good and it is a really nice listen, and the songs have Yen on, so There you go. NCT Dream's Hello Future album is so important to me, and it has so many good songs on it. So many songs are perfect for summer. I really, really love this album. It's so good. It's a full-length album, so you're gonna have a decent amount to listen to. And they have like special clips or, mini videos for a lot of the tracks, and they perform multiple songs from the album, so there's a lot that goes with it, and it has a lot of different styles as well, and it's the whole package for summer. I definitely want to bring up CIX OK Prologue BOK. This is a full-length album as well, and it has a lot of really, really good songs on it. Wave is the title track, and that song is really lovely, especially for summer. And I also want to recommend Genie in a Bottle because I feel like that's really an underappreciated song. And Ice is a really good one. It's sort of similar vibe-wise to Itsy None of My Business, I want to say.
Ooh.
But yeah, really just no bad songs on that album. And another absolute classic, like, I feel like if you know K-pop, you should really know this album, and that's Red Velvet, The Red Summer. And you probably know Red Flavor. This is the album that is on. But all of the songs are really good. They are all very summery. And You Better Know and Zoo are 2 of my top Red Velvet songs. They're so good. I would say the last 2 albums that I have, but really I have 2 groups, and one group I'm recommending multiple albums from. But so 17, You Make My Day is another very summery album, and there's a lot of good songs on it. And Astro, I want to recommend Switch On, Dream Part 1, Rise Up, And of course, Summer Vibes. Those are all summer albums. Well, like, not summer albums. Summer Vibes obviously is a summer album, but like they're all albums that have multiple songs that have summer vibes. Yeah, so those are the specific albums that I want to recommend, and we will move right along to recommending specific songs, and you can just take any music video that we recommended as a song recommendation as well. We're not going to like restate that we're recommending that as a song. So why don't you share some songs?
Okay, we'll kick it right off once again with Pentagon.
Stan
Why
Pentagon.
not? So yeah, we already mentioned 2 of their other songs, but in addition, like you said, off the summer album, there's Fantastic and Summer, which are both very good, very fun, and super summery.
Yes, I would like to recommend those as well. And how about, as we are recommending the songs, if there's like a performance or something specific for that, we can recommend that now.
That's a great idea.
Okay, so I'm sure you want to recommend this, so why don't you just recommend it?
The Fantastic dance practice.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so good. Like them dancing with the pool floaties is one thing, but like Tony, his name is Tony, okay? Tony having the dolphin literally like the entire time is so iconic.
Yeah, it's really fun. And I wish people would do themed dance practices in general more, but also summer ones, because it's totally obviously doable.
I know,
like nobody has that.
Yeah, there are so many summer songs, and yet how many summer dance practices are there? I feel like not many. And this one is so fun. Like they're having so much fun, but also it's so like viewable. Like, can I just say that like I feel like I could see everything, whereas so many dance practices nowadays, I feel like they're so far away you can't see anything.
Yeah,
but like now that I think about it, in this one I had no problem seeing how much fun they were having.
Yeah.
But okay, why don't you give us another recommendation?
Okay, I'll get specific about some NCT Dream songs.
Okay.
Life is Still Going On and ANL, All Night Long is what that stands for. Those are both on the Hello Future album, and there's actually a live clip of them singing both of those songs. I really recommend that. I'm also recommending NCT Dream, Blue Wave, We Young, and My Page.
Nice. Okay. You might have more for this group. I only have one written down. I mean, there's another one I'd love to include, but I just wasn't sure if I should or not. But I'd say I've Wave. Obviously very summery vibes.
I actually don't have anything like specific, but to think of one right now, Not Your Girl is definitely a fun summer one.
Okay. I wanted to include I Want, their Pepsi song, but I was like, it's not really like, I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be, we're not talking about music videos, we're just talking about the song. But I don't know, there was nothing that connected it to summer for me besides like the vibes, I guess. But this group, I think you already mentioned that they had a lot of songs for the summer, but I'm going to say ITZY. Well, we already mentioned None of My Business, but also Not Shy. Is a bit summery, and a classic, ITZY Surf. I love that song. It's so fun. I wish that there was like more for it. It's obviously summery.
Thanks to who?
You.
Exactly. I was like, no, trust me, this is so good. It's so good. No, really, like, you don't understand. You don't understand. And now you're like, oh, ITZY Surf is like the best song ever.
I do, like, every time I hear it come on, I'm like, oh, yes, like, I love this one.
Okay, I also want to recommend ITZY So with 3 O's, Lucky, because I think that's a really good and fun song.
Okay, how about let's bring it back? I'm going to say Wanna One Triple Position, the subunit, Kangaroo. This song, it's just, I don't know, it's for some reason got that sort of like bright tropical vibe to me. So yeah, and I like it. It's fun.
I totally forgot about that song, no offense, until you just brought it up, but like that has to come back into the rotation.
Yeah.
Like that was that, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Okay. I will throw it back even further to Snooper, the star of stars. This song, everybody, this song is so good. It definitely has like anime ending vibes. It's really good.
Ooh, I feel like anime ending vibes ends up being summery a lot of the times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to include another Monster X one, Roller Coaster. I think it's just so bright and light. It just and colorful feeling. It gives those summer vibes.
Okay. All right. I don't have any like nice through line.
So predictable. No.
So
She doesn't have any Monster X.
I'm gonna do a complete shift back to Red Velvet. So I already said You Better Know and Sue are really good, but I'm also recommending Blue Lemonade, Swimming Pool, and Cool World. All excellent.
Okay. I'm gonna mention 1/2. Honestly, it's like one song, but then it's a different song's performance for this same group. It's The Boys. The Boys lip gloss.
Whoa.
I know. But it's summery, okay? You gotta include it. Like, how do you not include Boys lip gloss at this point? It's that way. But I don't really recommend any visuals to go with that. But I do recommend The Boys Thrill Ride, like visually, like the stage performances and stuff can be summery, especially the comeback stage M countdown 210812.
Is that the lifeguard one?
That is the lifeguard one, because obviously I feel like it's the most summery. They're all in their lifeguard gear. And Thrill Ride, obviously, I just mentioned Roller Coaster, Thrill Ride. It's going to have summery vibes, but I feel like Lip Gloss kind of feels more of a summery song to me.
Okay. All right. I can sort of work with that. And recommend Blitzer's Slide.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm also going to recommend, let's see, Espa Bahama.
Oh.
That's really fun. It's from their album last year with Armageddon on it. Armageddon, I'm pretty sure is the name of the album. I wish there was like a visual for it though.
Oh.
Like they could have made a nice summery fun video for it, but there's nothing. Stacy Bubble is also a good one, and Stacy Stay With Me, the performance video, that's super high saturation. It just feels hot, and so that's a good recommendation.
Nice. Yeah, that one, I feel like I didn't really include that, but kind of like specifically like tennis adjacent sports feel very summery to me.
Yeah.
So like tennis, badminton, I've wave is squash. Like it all feels very summery to me. I don't know why. Maybe because they're usually wearing white outfits and that adds to like summery vibes. I don't know. This one seems kind of adjacent to those in a way. Why not Brave Girls Rollin'?
Okay.
Like why not?
Yeah, why not? I'm recommending Chimot Bottom.
Oh, yeah, that one's even more summery, isn't it? And I know you already mentioned Chungha Sparkling, but I had a performance that I wanted to mention for that one.
Okay.
Chungha Sparkling Show Music Core 220716 is like the number date for that one.
What's going on?
She's wearing this like full-on Big Bird yellow and blue, like feathery sort of
really?
situation. Yes, it's very like flouncy, not flouncy. It's very like a little cha-cha outfit kind of, but feathery, not like fringy or anything. And she has like some color in her hair and like rainbow colorful like bracelets on and stuff. So it's got like that sort of like kid at Claire's aesthetic and bright colors, and the background is very like bubbly underwater sort of vibe. So I just feel like it's very like colorful, summery, bright water.
Okay. All right. It sounds so like different. I feel like I thought I saw like her stage performances for that, but that definitely doesn't sound familiar.
I think it's like the brightest one.
Okay, well, I can't go without mentioning And Be Underwater.
Of course, of course.
This is such a good song, and it's super classic. Okay, how about another soloist song, Sun Mi Porta Bam? That's a nice summer night song. And SF9 Round and Round, I really want to recommend because I love listening to this in summer. I do not recommend the performance though. I don't know if there's more than one performance, but there's one specific performance, and I'd say you're really just better off listening to the song. No offense to anybody, it's just a personal preference for this one specific thing.
Okay. I'm really getting into some rarer groups here, if you couldn't tell. Like groups that I wouldn't normally include in things possibly, but the song is just really like, why don't we include it for summer? So how about Winner, Really Really?
Sure, yeah.
You know, it's just got that classic summer print in the sound for some reason.
You know what came on shuffle that I was like, this song, like I put it in the playlist, so like obviously I think it's good to some degree, but I'm like, this is actually pretty good, and that's Wonho Blue.
Oh yeah.
And it sounds like you know, the start of that other Winner song that I for some reason can't think of what it's called right now, but like okay. when Blue was starting, I thought it was the Winner song.
Oh.
And they're both good. They're both appropriate for summer. But I really tend to like songs called Blue, or like that have blue in the title. Like we have the Colors playlist. You can go check out the Blue section. Yeah, so sure, I'm going to recommend Wonho Blue.
Nice.
And
there is a little bit of Monsta X representation.
This is like really random, but FX Airplane is really good. Just saying.
Okay, how about, why don't we throw in Kunkun's Sunset?
Of course, the whole, like that whole album that they have, there's only 3 songs on it, but I should have included it for the albums, but like there's only 3 songs, but yeah, really good stuff. So yes, I've recommended FX Airplane. I also want to recommend From Us 9 Airplane Mode. That's pretty good. T by T, Our Summer, Ghosting, and why not Crown? You know, those are all summery. You thought I wasn't going to mention it, but I did not forget about To Us Fire Confetti. I did not forget about that. Song of the Summer last year, am I right? But also Hey Hey. That's a really good To Us song. Zero Base 1, Our Summer, Back to Zero Base. Those are a little bit summer unconventionally.
Okay.
And Astro, After Midnight, like we all know this is iconic.
It is a classic.
And Footprint, and I have the Doka Footprint video to recommend. It's super summery, but you might like, it might be like it's like you might have to be like a fan to like, you know, enjoy it or something like that. I don't know. And then One in a Million, excellent summer song. And there's also a Doka video for that. It's not the most summery, but there is some like slight water action, I'm pretty sure. So I'm recommending that as well. And if you're looking for a specific After Midnight performance to watch, I'm going to recommend Show Champ episode 404 from August 11th, 2021, because this is having like the vacation button-down shirts and there's like a palm tree sunset background, and it's the most summery one that I think is existing for the stages. I don't know. Nice. Anyway,
I completely forgot. I know it doesn't really matter probably to anybody unless maybe they were like, I don't know, camping and road trip vibes aren't enough. I completely forgot to mention that in Monster X Newton, it also has scenes of them doing like jet skiing and the thing where you're like holding on and they pull you on the water skiing. It's got stuff like that in it as well.
Okay. Can I take this time to recommend, I know you didn't recommend something fresh yet, but can I just recommend 17, Our Dawn is Harder Than Day?
Oh, yes.
Because this is a classic for me, and they have a choreography video for it that's really good. But they also have some stage performances, and I would really recommend it.
I was wondering if that one would come up because it seems very summery to me. Okay, I'm just gonna go through my last 3 here because they're a bit random, maybe. I mean, they're not. This one isn't, I don't think. Nine Eye Wasted Youth. And they do have a little performance video for that. I would recommend that. I think it's really fun.
Yeah, it's really good.
Like I feel like there was an era where you like were listening to that whole bunch. And, like, it got to me, you know? It got to the point where I was like, okay, yeah, Wasted Youth.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then this one maybe is a little... There's point of contention here. And Hyphen brought the heat back. I want to include it because brought the heat back. But at the same time, it's very Halloween to me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's in the middle.
Yeah.
And then lastly, you thought I wouldn't mention it, and you thought she can't mention it because she already mentioned it for spring. Well, guess what? I'm mentioning it again. It's TIOT Moonrise.
Okay.
Because I feel like it has spring vibes, but obviously I think it also has summer vibes, and there's like beach aesthetic at the end and stuff. So I'm mentioning it for both of them and deal with it.
Okay, I think that's totally valid, totally acceptable. Nobody's gonna complain about that. Okay. That's fair. Okay, I'll go through my last ones. TL1, formerly known as TOO, Count 1, 2.
Okay, of course.
Great for summer. Gravity, Love Fire is a nice B-side. Ampersand 1, Crazy Stupid Fun.
Ooh, yep.
Is a nice like summer party song. And Weekly has a lot of good ones for summer. Holiday Party and Memories of Summer Rain. People, listen up. Memories of Summer Rain is a really nice song, and I really recommend it. It's really
what? That's so funny.
It's really good. Like, I just want to get into it.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm not going to because it's kind of like, you know, the sixth summer. Like, I don't have words. Like, it's not, no offense, but it's not like at that level. But it is a really good song. Like, it's very peaceful.
Okay. It sounds peaceful.
Yeah.
Go Weekly. We love songs that you just want to talk about, you know? Like, that's always a good vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, if I ever did another track by track, like, I would have the opportunity to do that sort of thing.
Making it sound like you're never going to do another track by track.
I like said I was going to do one like half a year ago and I never have. I never did it yet. But whatever, anyway.
I want to, this is kind of odd. Some might think, why don't you just actually mention them? Or some people might think, well, then just don't mention them. But for some reason, I just feel inclined. I feel obligated to give an honorable mention to a group here.
Okay.
Twice. I know we already mentioned Dance the Night Away, but I just feel like they have a lot of songs that have a summer vibe.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just not really like in it enough to like be like, I'm going to recommend all these Twice songs. But like, I know there are so many.
Same. Like, I know this episode is a little bit longer and we have a lot of things that we're listing here, but I did try to pick the ones that are really, you know, like ubiquitous and like close to the top for me.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's like we have to, there has to be a cutoff at some point.
Yeah,
there are so many more we could mention, but like we have to stop.
Yeah. I do just have a couple more performances that I want to recommend, or like, you know, special videos, whatever they're considered. But Kim Sejong Whale is a really good song, and she has like a live clip for that I think is really nice. And Just Be Youth, I've got to talk about that. And CLC, I know, right? Summer Kiss, because it's got summer in the title, and it's pretty good. So they have a choreography practice video for this song, and it's blue and white, so it's adding to the summeriness of it. But they also performed it on stage. Most of the outfits, like I'm pretty sure most of the performances, they are also wearing blue and white. So if that's your thing, you might want to check out that song. And I also forgot to mention, when you mentioned Nine Eye Wasted Youth, Power Up.
Oh,
and so the show, August 1st, 2023, that performance is, I don't know if it's the only one or not, but like they're wearing shorts and t-shirts, and they have like fun doodles, and there's some color involved, so it adds to the summer vibes a little bit. And then the last thing I guess that I'll say for today is Gravity Gas Pedal Pool Version Dance Practice.
Okay.
And I didn't remember to say it when I talked about Gravity Love Fire, because I'm not actually recommending Gas Pedal as a song.
I was surprised.
Like, it's not even a summer song, like, so that's another reason I'm not recommending it. Like, but it's kind of like the Pentagon Fantastic Dance Practice. It's like not many people are doing this type of thing, and they're at a pool. So, yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, so we are now moving on to our final recommendations category, and it's time for a little self-promo, if you will, because we are recommending you playlists, but not just any playlists, BlushCat official playlists that are available on the BlushCat Spotify. So you can go ahead right after you're done listening to this episode, no matter where you're listening, head over to our Spotify profile and just hit, save, and you can save all of our wonderful playlists to your library. We have many playlists that I personally think are great for summer.
Yes, definitely. And many others that are just, like, we have so many cool categorizations that we've done that you can't find anywhere else.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of summer, we have obviously a classic, the summer mix. Okay, so this is mega gigantically huge. It's giving
large.
You music for like your lifetime, like the whole summer. Okay, not that large, but still, it's got like any summer vibe of song that you could ever dream of, probably, unless honestly there's probably many groups that we didn't really include at all, and people are like, I can't believe they don't have one song from this group, but we're just probably not familiar with them.
Yeah. There are, like, I was kind of looking back through it, and there are some that, like, I'm totally, like, on the surface, like, what? Like, why on earth did I add this into the playlist? Like, summer, what? But, like, probably listening to it again, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I get some, like, summer vibes. And so it is kind of, like, it's a playlist that's so massive, it's not gonna be all of, like, the most songs. Summer, like, summer themed songs. A lot of it is personally the vibes that I get, so yeah,
it's a broad playlist.
Yeah,
it's not only is it broad, but also it needs to be updated a little bit, because like,
yeah, sorry, I'm behind.
It's one of the first playlists that we made, so since we've made all of the other ones, more summer songs have come out and stuff. Like, I don't think the Plave songs are on there yet, so we can get to updating that, but don't be too offended if there's new stuff that you're like, expecting would be on there, because we talked about it and it's not on there. But that's a great one in total. And if you're like, well, I like that, but honestly, maybe pare it down a little bit, because what I'm really looking for is just summer night songs. Well, we've got a playlist for that too.
Yeah. And we also have the pool party playlist, which I think is a really fun one. I don't know if you're out there having an actual pool party, but if you are, good for you. You can make it even more exciting and fun by playing the BlushCat pool party playlist.
Yes. And if you're not having a pool party, but you are camping, we've got a playlist for that too.
Yeah, like if you're gonna sit around the campfire, you need some tunes because you don't have a guitar and you can't provide classic camp music yourself. BlushCat playlist, it will be great. It's like very nostalgic and chill. And the underwater playlist is another great one, and it has like songs that have water in the title, or is it also like water related things?
I think maybe, yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Very, very water themed. And also maybe you're like, well, I hate the water. In summer, I just want a nice sunny day. Well, there you go. The sunny day playlist is for you.
Yeah. And the last one that I could think of that was summery to me is the concert vibes playlist, because you might be going to a lot of concerts this season. Who knows? Even if you're not, you can pretend like you are, because there's a lot of like, you know, band sound, like grand sort of like party, like, you know, the crazy stupid fun vibes. Like a lot of songs like that are what the concert vibes playlist is. So I think those are all really good ones. And remember, they are specially curated, and so it's not going to be like the same groups all in a row. If you're not listening on shuffle, it's going to be like blended seamlessly, like to the best of my ability, one into the next.
Yes. So if you really liked our recommendations and you want more of that, you can check out the playlists. Or if you're like, well, I just want to listen to a lot of music and not think about it, just check out the playlists.
Yeah. So that does conclude today's episode. Thank you so much for sticking around, listening to all of our summer K-pop recommendations. If you liked this episode, please like it on YouTube or wherever you're listening. And remember to leave us a comment. Share some of your summer K-pop recommendations.
Yes, tell us your recommendation, and then we are going to cross-reference that with our summer mix playlist. And if it is in there, then you get a point. Because that means we thought it was a good summer song too.
Yeah. And
points
also,
are non-redeemable.
Yeah. Also remember to subscribe to BlushCat on YouTube and turn on the notifications, because we are awesome and you want to support our channel.
Yes. And so happy summer. Please stay cool, and thank you so much for listening.
This has been Pearl
and me. Bye.
Meow 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 meow.